How many commander decks do you have right now?
I think 20 or 21.
Nice.
And
just been on a tear.
three that aren't done that I'm still working on.
So you're going to be close to 25.
Yeah.
You went from 4 to 25 in like 6 or 7 weeks.
Yeah, it's rough. It's hard to keep up with. I mean, you know.
Hi, it's Sean from Complete Magic, and today we're delving into Post Malone's top 10 Magic the Gathering commander decks. Everyone knows of Post Malone. He's a singer-songwriter that's racked up over 30 awards and is relentless on the Billboard charts. Posty is also one of the largest whales in Magic the Gathering, reportedly having spent over $1 million on collectible cardboard, with the bulk of it on a single card.
What is the highest amount of money you ever paid for a Magic the Gathering card?
$800,000.
Unbelievable. Look at you. $800,000.
That Black Lotus isn't even playable on Commander, but he also spared no expense on his favorite decks. He started with only a handful of EDH decks, but has since become an obsessive deck builder. Post has made over 20 Commander decks before he even signed his big deal with Wizards. He's clear on his favorite and most powerful decks, so let's get into the top 10. At number 10, we have Chishiro, the Shattered Blade, with the whole deck costing a measly $6,500. It's certainly not his most powerful deck, but he has some interesting lines in there.
Fun. Gobbles. I don't want to make any more enemies at the table, but...
You can still attack him.
Yeah, you know what? I'll hit Jimmy for 4.
I'm not blocking. I'll take 4. I'll go to 30.
This deck is actually a heavily upgraded precon. He used the debut Kamigawa Neon Dynasty with Game Nights, as you just saw. You can get the precon for a cool $29, so yeah, Post list is heavily upgraded with expensive cards like Sword of Fire and Ice, Sword of Feast and Famine, Hoof, Doubling Season, along with Red Staples, Dockside, and SWAT. For such a low power precon, this is probably the most expensive version of it in the world. Coming in at number 9 is Post Karth the Lion. This dude cares so much about planeswalkers that he makes their loyalty abilities one less to activate. This allows a few planeswalkers to hit their ult when they come in, creating emblems. These emblems are near impossible to get rid of, so it's a solid strategy. Of course, Post splashes some counter enablers and plenty of tutors to help him find answers and be reactive in the game. The first commander he played on camera, Mariaki Rebear, let the world know that Posty loves Magic the Gathering.
I'm gonna start by equipping the Sword of Feast and Famine to a zombie token.
Okay.
And then I will play Sun Quan, Lord of Wu.
Horsemanship!
Whoa!
Mariaki is an old school commander from the EDH days where we grabbed the gold legend and threw together another 99 to play. It's not that high powered, and the deck is relatively inexpensive for Post standards. More than half of the $2,200 cost is in 3 lands, Tundra, Scrubland, and Underground Sea. Besides controlling other creatures directly, the idea behind this deck is to tap Mariaki all night long, since it's loaded with cards that let you untap her. Once you get a few of these down, she can quickly grab all the creatures in play. Felden comes in at number 7 and is another commander that has been around for a while that Post played several months ago.
I'm so happy. I'm actually happy about this deck, though.
I would say you popped off.
This deck is actually fucking crazy.
Oh, that deck was insane.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your turn.
This is my first time playing with it. So thanks for a fun game.
This deck spares no expense with blinged out cards costing a total of $7,500. With this deck, he's trying to wheel a few creatures into his graveyard to bring back with Felden and then smash some faces in with multiple attack steps. If that doesn't work as fast as he wants it to, he's got Blood Moon effects and a Hellkite to back it up. Grist is a spicy commander at the number 6 spot. It vomits insects onto the board as it self-mills to great effect and is one of those go big or go home builds. Posty ups the power of this with a Bayou, token doublers, and blinged out big ramp artifacts. Latheral, Blade of the Elves, is a solid elf commander, and Posty puts his skills on display in one of the I Hate Your Deck videos over a year ago when they were playing Tribal.
I'm here. I'm gonna play Lateral, Blade of the Elves, and I'm gonna try and make some elves. I'm gonna try and do some cool kind of stuff, and everybody should really like it. And most importantly, I love playing paper magic.
Latheral is one of the most popular elf commanders by far now, giving you a quality backup option to overrunning your opponents. This Teferi deck cost a whopping $21,000. Here's how Post describes it in Tabletop Jocks.
No cover the island.
What is going on?
Yo, this deck is actually pretty wild.
We know.
I like that you're just discovering this.
No, it's actually pretty fun. Snow covered island.
This Teferi deck is built as a more defensive Urza deck with a similar artifact package, win cons, and just how it's slammed with counterspells. I mean, a lot of counterspells, 14 to be exact, that are of course paired with the Isochron Nope Scepter. The Beamtown Bullies are a blast to play. Posty has fun with it too.
Guys, I honestly really don't know what to do because I'm like, I have so many plays.
I think we should just pass turn.
Oh, dang
and don't
it.
do
I feel that sucks.
Shoot.
What a terrible problem to have, so many plays. It comes in at the lower end of Post Malone's deck budget at only $2,700, but it's got to be worth it. Nothing quite as fun as gifting a friend a leveler during their upkeep. Keurig either helps you win fast or makes you lose trying.
Your deck was a problem. It needed to be dealt with. You're both welcome.
Okay,
I did
I'm
what
just gonna
needed
do
to be
this
done. What are
because
you doing? What are you doing?
everybody's
What are you
gonna
doing?
fucking kill me anyways.
This deck is very competitive and close to Post's heart. It was selected for a secret lair that was released with Jet Medallion and other high-powered cards typically used in a Keurig deck, all with that special Post Malone art that lets you put Posty into your own commander deck. We have Post Malone's #1 deck up next, but we're not beneath begging you to subscribe if you want more top 10s. It's just a click away. But now we're at the top of their list with Zur. Posty loves Zur the Enchanter, and it's easy to see why.
Should I play my special card?
Oh,
Okay,
do it.
I don't think anybody's seen before.
Oh, first time when I hit your deck.
I hit your deck. I'm gonna play Post the Enchanter.
Get out of here.
Post is one of a select few to actually get a single print vanity card other than the game's creator, Richard Garfield. Post the Enchanter is a love note from the makers of the game. Zur, on the other hand, is one of those kill-on-sight commanders, though, since he can easily pull win conditions, especially if they are $8,700 worth of win conditions.
My name is Sweaty Austin. Because goddamn, it is so hot in here. We're here in my man cave. Just kicking it. I'm playing Zur. It's not Staxy. It's just cute.
We'll let you decide whether it's Staxy or cute on your own, though, with cards like Stasis, Arcane Laboratory, and Spirit of the Labyrinth, paired with an Isochron Scepter and 13 counterspells. And there you have it, Post Malone's top 10 Magic the Gathering decks. We hope you enjoyed this list and found it helpful for getting your own commander deck ideas. And if you stuck around this long, thanks for watching and being a true completionist.